Hello guys, and welcome to the 156th episode of the Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. Last episode we finished off our class quests for Black Mage, and, of course, geared up fully, which is very nice. So now, a couple of things that I want to do today. Officer of Honor, what is this? Okay. Something for free companies, which I'm not a part of. I've been invited to many, but I have no intention of joining any of them anytime soon. A regiment board. Nice. Nice. Do I have any higher ones? None that I can switch out. Fuck it. Let's see how... Oh. Damn. See, now I've completely lost my train of thought. Huh. Yeah, I've just completely lost my train of thought. What was I doing? Well, let's go over to Thanalan, not Thanalan, Shroud, East Shroud? Might be Central Shroud. I think it's East. Might be West Central? The Fulgurt float. This North Shroud. Why can't I do these? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Crafter jobs. Now this, can I not do the Thaumaturge one until I have finished the one that I'm currently on? Yeah, I might not be able to. Okay, Alright, let's text in this novice network. Hey. I don't tend to, right here. See, is there anyone even on right now? Not a lot. Not a lot happening here. I don't tend to write here often, but I'm currently doing my Scholar Relic quest, and have been struggling to get a... Oh, I should, not be queuing as this. I should be queuing as Scholar. That would be better. There we go. I have been struggling to get a queue for the Hydra fight. if anyone is available and interested, I would greatly appreciate it. Here we go. See if anyone responds. Doesn't seem to be very active right now, though. So. Oh. Why are they Hi there. That is accurate. I'd do it unsync myself if I could. I have tried to no success. I haven't tried with the hybrid, but I tried it with the other one. I can't imagine it would be any different. I helped! Thank you so much! Well, that was very friendly of them! I look forward to doing that myself someday. And leave party. That was so very helpful of them. Let's go back to Geralt. So now I'm gonna feel bad for asking for help with the fucking Church 1. God damn it. Okay. You're still alive? How the hell do you adventurers have to be so goddamn sturdy? I was bloody sure you'd be dung, by now. You'd be Hydra dung by now. What's done is done, or in this case, not done. Anyway, let's talk about that text you brought. It contains accounts of the major clashes what took place during the War of the Magi. The entry on the Battle of the God's Grip jumped out at me. This was when the Nimians took the Emdipori host by surprise, as it made its beach landing, taking the siege to its besiegers, as it were. As they're wont to do, the scholars played a key role in the victory, though that didn't interest me near as much as the passage what touched on the Omnilex. Turns out the patterns on the cover are meant to improve the flow of ether from the wielder's hands, and I thought it merely decorations. You learn somewhat new every day, huh? As you can see, I have done my research. I trust you also been pulling your weight, putting the relic to use like I said. Well, go on then, tell me what you've learned. Ah, there's Aeon Mortis. Is that so? I had wondered about that. Based on what we've gleaned from the text and your first-hand experience, I'll rework the relic so as to improve your affinity with it. Hand it over for a second, will you? I'm currently wearing it. Yeah, I have it equipped. Okay. Yeah, it'll be cool to do the Hydra quest and actually see some of the fight at some point. But, like, Jesus, the cues just weren't happening. I feel like I'm just gonna do the same with Minstrel's Ballad at some point, because, like, I want to do the quest, but it's just not popping, you know? There, this deed's done. That leaves us with one last step. That is, fully merged in the old relic, the new host, and the soul of the bear. That's you. Only then can the weapon be restored to its former glory. But to do this, I need a fire what's hotter than the seventh hell. And to keep such a fire alive and raging, I need a wind that's fiercer than that. Than the hangover I had last week. Guy, you know what I mean. Just... Do you have a PF? Find up for it. Let's... I didn't read it. Let's... Let me text this person. Centel, thank you so much. But, player already helped me with it. Still very much appreciated. Thank you. What was their name? Thank you, Aeon, for the help. On to the next part of my relic quests. There we go. Now no one will contact me about it and waste their time on me. So sweet! Oh, I love the fucking the player base of this game. They're so sweet. Okay, now, to continue it, I need Bowl of Ember's Heart. I don't think I have that. Yeah, I do not. Jesus Christ, okay. This is a lot. This is gonna be a lot longer than I thought. And I was hoping to be able to finish it up pretty quick. Well, let's see then. Cause I need a good thaumaturge piece. A black mage piece. Right now I'm using this thing. Let's check what we have here. Maybe there's something. Off the counter, sweetheart. Okay. Well, let's go back here, go to... We got Jade Scepters. Here we go. Astrolabe Two-handed thaumaturge, it's something. Not perfect, but it's something. Let's pull up our raw materials list. Aqueous whetstones. Oh, looks like we have basically everything. Okay, aqueous whetstone, I'm sure that's just oh shit. Stop messing with the stuff, cat. Yeah, play with your toy. Yeah, so we need copper ore, dark steel ore, a couple of things. Okay, that's really not bad. We have everything. But I'm not gonna be able to buy it. Well, let's double check that it is in fact something from here. Yeah, aqueous whetstones, and we need 9 of them. Jesus. Yeah, so we'll need 1,800. Let's look up, actually, you know what, drop out of queue, because we know we can get withdraw from queue. Go to our levelings. Yeah, right there. Switch to 10. Queue for that. Go. We need to have some of our black truffle risotto. I'm gonna need to make some more chilled potato soup soon. Come on, DPS, you got this. Trade that while I'm at it. No idea what this is. There we go. Where the frick? Oh, we're in Zamail Darkhold. Ooh. Don't remember this at all. Should I not be doing this? Oh yeah, this seems like a good place to stop. Why is Conjurer so low? What's coming? Oh, why am I... I don't know why that got shut off. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, I don't go in this one a lot. You don't get a lot of ML Dark Souls. Go. Nice. You are a kitty cat. So I did remember the last tank walking past that and getting stuck on that wall and then me not being able to heal them, so I tried to not walk past that wall. Wow, this one has really tons of loot. Where? Hello. Oh. 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 Where do they appear? I would hate that. Yeah, if I can run this as Blue Mage on my own, this is huge, like, loot. Like, this is ridiculous numbers. Yeah, I feel like I just did jump. It feels like a lot. Right here, I'm alive, and I applaud you for that, but I probably shouldn't be. Oh, it's Falcon. Oh, it's you. Oh, we have a black thing. I didn't even realize. And cool armor too. Gonna limit break? Good. Phone experience points for duty roulette. And for being an adventurer in need. Look at that. GG. Anxious to party. Give that healer a read. There we go. Now we could turn these in for extra rewards, but I would prefer to do so. Huh? See? Worth it. Okay, now let's purchase off of him. Oh, there's star anise. That's cool. Get the 9 aqueous whetstones from him. And we need a wind crystal. How do we get that from gathering? We need to go to 9 IVs or the bramble patch. Both are in the same place, so it doesn't really matter. Look, you're a cat. Hello, cat. Switch to minor, I believe. Kitty, you are a cat, you are a cat, you are a cat. There we go. Now we have everything. Let's teleport to more donuts. Goldfish. Now we need astrolabe. Let's show the recipe tree. Do we have any of this stuff already crafted? No. Okay. So we need astral rocks and everything else we already have in our inventory. Wonderful. Here we go. Astral rock. Astrolabe Clonometer. Actually charged clonometer used in the creation of astrolabes. Wow, that's super helpful. That absolutely was a sentence that made sense to me. Okay, we need a radiant astral eye. For that we need an astral eye. So close to getting it in one go. If we had eaten the plateau thing, we would have. Which, let's do that now. Here we got our astral eye, polished sphere stone, unbalanced element aspect, tipped towards astral. Now let's grab some nuggets. And last one. Now let's make our Radiant Astral Eye. Oh, I need 2. Holy shit. You're ready to take that. Okay, that gets us our Radiant Astral Eye. Now let's make our Astrolabe Planometer, whatever that word means. Okay, now I need some Dark Steel Nuggets. Which I think I have to craft under one of my other crafters. Steel Nuggets. Nice, I made that. Wrong button. It's fine. Meant to click this one. Okay, that was what I had meant to do. Go. Now let's switch back to basement and craft our Astrolabe. Let's not make the same mistake here. Go. And we have our high quality Astrolabe. Rose gold circlet. That is sick looking. And this has some materia slots. Spell speed or critical hit? That is the question. Or determination. What does determination do? I know we looked this up before, but let's try it again. See what's... Increases overall damage. Sure. We have... Yeah, let's just put 2 of those in there. Glorious. Okay, this one gives me 22 extra vitality, 22 intelligence, 20 spell speed, and 29 hit rate with a level 70 item level, giving me a total of 93 average item level. Well, I was hoping to get the relic weapon. I think this is pretty good. So let's queue. For... Where is it? Oh, we don't have the queue unlocked yet. We have to go over there. That glorious item screen. Absolutely gorgeous. With full materia melt and everything. Holy shit! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's head into the world of darkness.
Chloe, I bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well... boom! It should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation.
My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal, then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Don't worry, I've studied it extensively. Something miss, Garaha? Ah, Emperor Zon's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alug's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Allagan civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on the fat throne. How different would our history be now? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there was no stopping Zond and his ambitions. There were those who tried. Zon's War of Dominion left no one unscathed, unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people. Warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alag. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Alag's heart for the kill, Zond lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Azon desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness' coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power, held within Dalamud, be emptied into Syracuse Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequence. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Syracuse was swallowed by the very earth upon which it stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I'd learned of its cause from Unai and Ndoga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Zond to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allagan history is astounding, Guraha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yeah, that's not suspicious. Yes, Biggs? Are you ready?
Ready and raring to open the void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of Agrius. Now just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower.
Good. Then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone, step away from the throne. Wait, no, it's a kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. I feel like we shouldn't be excited about that. A rift to the world of darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the meat just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the Dark Realm, but the gate is not at all stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the Void Gate stays open. As will the sons of Saint Koinak. This rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves a Culry. My friend, 'tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I know not what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness, and our 3 comrades. You must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. I didn't study thaumaturgy for the past couple of days for nothing. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It would be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Oh, don't worry, I have. Might I have a moment of your time, Akulri? There is a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. Akulri, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, 'tis a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long I have pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted. But what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those two clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with Alec. Mayhap what I wish to remember and these words are related. Mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own two eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. Fuck you. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture to the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. But is it a queue, or is it just a little task for me? It is a queue, okay. I am one of 15 of the damage dealers. Look at me go. Well, let's come back here. And switch over the lever. Gotten our artisan's needle. Get our super gear. What do we need? A mastercraft. We need an intricate silver brocade. Okay. Two fieldcraft demi materia 3. We have one of such. Crow feather. Okay, what about goldsmith? What things can we craft here? Gold spectacles. But that's not gonna be furnace ring. desynthesizable. Level 90. Palladium silver. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to buy that. That's the problem. What about this? Yeah, I don't know where to get any of that. Palladium silver. Let's check it. Palladium silver. Just gotten from treasure maps. That's weird. Okay, so let's not do that then. No, thank you. That requires demi material. I think all of this does. Yeah, no. Okay, what about carpentry? What do we have here for carpentry? Make artisan grinding wheels and such. Astral rock, rose gold ingots, ancient lumber. There's also cypress logs. Those can be gathered. Okay, grenade ash. We already know how that. How do we get this? Aged spear shaft. Okay, wait. Western Thanaland, Merchant Mender. I have something to check out. Head down here. Really need to figure out a better way to farm those seals. Items. Guessing that's where we get that from. Well, let's get 5 of those. 5 of these as well. Desynth them. Hey. H Spirit Attack. Nice. Hey! H Die of Fire. Nice. Let's check. The Aged Ring Desynth list, just to see what we can get from it. Okay. Well, we got one of each of these. We might as well try crafting both of their recipes. But let's see. What was the other one called? It was the Furnace Ring. Okay, Furnace Ring. Has the ability to drop Fieldcraft Demi Materia. That's what I was hoping for. So here, let's... I'm sure we can figure out how to get more Belladonian Silver. Let's see, I search... Silver. We have 2 already. And... Furnace Ring. Yeah, there we go. So let's get... 5 more Aged Rings. Desynth them. Sunstone. What do we use that for? There we go. Huh. Low-level items. Interesting. Okay, then. Well, we have 2 Belladonian Silver, so we'll... what else do we need for it? Furnace Ring, Basilisk Whetstone. Do we currently have any of these? We have 1. Okay, and we have more than... Okay, let's switch to Goldsmith. Craft 2 high-quality versions of these. Go, got our 2. It's there. Teleport back to Mordana. And let's grab Belladonian silver. Belladian silver. And make 2 furnace rings. Recipes using this material. Yeah, no, it's literally just decent fodder, it looks like. I'd like to do them individually. Nice. I'll take it. Because that means I can go here. I can do this. And go do that unintentionally. I can go back to Goldsmith and I can synthesize this. Now let's desynth this again. Nice. And we got one of each time. Well, unfortunately, no Fieldcraft Demi Materia 3, but it is possible to get that, and we'll have to look into getting more of the other materials now that we have a basic idea of how to get it. But we will do all of that in the next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye!